Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters. I have something that I would like to share with you, and it's something that I have not told a lot of people over the years. I rarely talk about it. So here it goes. I am an inventor. Yeah, I said it. I'm an inventor. It's taken me a really long time to be able to say I am an inventor. In my experience, there's two different reactions to this kind of statement. Whether it's been myself saying it or someone else saying something like, I am an inventor, or perhaps it's someone saying, I'm a consultant, or I'm an entrepreneur, or I'm an actor, or I'm a trader. You know, I don't blame people for feeling like these are vague descriptions for which there is unknown educational degrees. It does sound a little bit vague, and I don't want people to think that I am this kind of vague person that just sits around all day and is, you know, perhaps lazy. Not only vague, but also lazy. That's not really me. And so I'm afraid people will think that about me. And I love when people say, like, I'm a trader. That's another one of those things that I always feel really clueless, whether it's like the actor, the consultant, a trader. To me, a trader is Benedict Arnold, I guess. I mean, I think there's a spelling difference there, but I don't really know. So I can really empathize with people who feel confused when they hear these sort of vague statements. But the other kind of person number two, this bothers me even more. And I've gotten more of this reaction over the years. This reaction to hearing that I'm an inventor, people think that is the most fabulous, glamorous, awesome, cool thing they've ever heard. And they have a million questions, and they want to tell me all their ideas that they have. And that's great. I love to give advice, and over the years I've been able to help people to some extent. And I tell people like what the first few steps are if they have an idea for something. But I think it's really a fantasy to believe that I'm just sitting around all day eating chocolates and dreaming up amazing things, and then phoning into someone who, you know, puts my new product into production and checks start rolling into my bank account. That doesn't happen. Most things that I come up with takes years and years to develop, and there's always some new tweak or some change, and then suddenly maybe the patent will sell, or there's a trademark problem. There's always some kind of a problem going on, it seems like. It's a fun kind of problem because it's my problem that I invented, but it's still some kind of a problem. So the fantasy that it's really cool and easy and fun is really just that. It's a fantasy. It is a real job, and I've done pretty well at it. You may be wondering like what things I may have come up with, and I will tell you that. But I would like to give you a few tips, and actually in my next part of the speech I'm going to give you 3 tips on how you can bring your great ideas, and I know you all have awesome ideas for products, everybody does. I'll give you 3 tips on how you can bring your product ideas to market. But first, let me just tell you this one most important thing. If you have the opportunity to talk to an inventor, do not tell them your ideas. Don't zip your lip and open your journal, because you want to keep track of your ideas and write these things down. You don't want to tell people, because the clock will start ticking. If you tell somebody an idea, you've only got 1 year to get that patent. The patent process is long and tedious and very expensive, and it takes a lot of specialized people to do. Or you learning a lot of specialized things in a lot of time, and also a lot of money. So, yeah, please don't tell people your billion-dollar idea, because it can kind of go out the window pretty easily, and I've seen that happen, and that's really too bad. So, where are we for time? Okay. Well, that's all I've got. Thank you very much.
All right.